Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in to yet another Blobscast. This is your favorite and most loved pair of tube socks here, along with my cohort.
Your cohort, your freshest pair of high tops, bringing you some wonderful news and another wonderful Blobscast episode.
Alright guys, let's start this biatch off, because we have quite a New Year's story here for you.
So New Year's started
let's place the setting. It is New Year's Eve.
in Madison,
Where
we
Wisconsin. A dark, cool evening. The sun sets over the horizon. Tube socks and high tops ready for action.
on a journey to nowhere.
Blobscast,
They
Batman.
had no idea. The
Alright,
plans were open-ended.
open-ended. Just like a ticket
to nowhere.
to death. Alright guys, anyway, all kidding aside, my girlfriend and I got to the party actually a little late. So we go in the back and High Top's like, oh yeah, throw your coat right here. So he just takes my coat and tosses it, and I just noticed something a little funny, that he managed to toss my coat on a girl. Apparently this poor little lass
Was passed out
in the
under
corner.
like a sleeping bag blanket in the corner at like 9 o'clock in the evening already.
and everyone had continued to throw their coats on her.
She had coats draped all over here. It was so... Anyways.
Anyway, so I meet Eli and Justin and Hank. Eli and Hank are the twins. Justin's a little 13-year-old. I'm sipping on a little Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio. And,
I've heard it both ways.
and High Tops, he says, let's get this party started.
Let's go play some flip cup. Let's do something.
So anyway,
So we got a team together and we started playing. Anybody who would want to play us, and we were just wrecking. I got my cup on the first try, like 4
Once.
games in a row.
like once.
That's a bunch of bull.
He was
I
definitely
on
the weak link
fire.
in the chain.
That's a-
You should have
that's-
seen me.
That's a total lie, dude.
Me and this
I
guy
knew that.
Alex had it on lock, and High Tops over here is drunk, like, I can't flip the cup. But anyway, so we're playing a little flip cup. We managed to get that done. We got about 20 minutes left until New Year's strikes, anyway. And we got this DJ who's all of a sudden just starting to pump these jams through this, like, those Bose, like, wave things you see the infomercials for?
Almost
that was
like
it.
an iHome thing.
It was a
basically.
little last thing, and he had this, oh god, it was a sexy phone though. He had the new Droid Razor.
Yeah.
He had that thing plugged in, and this guy
Was
was
just
like, he
bumping
looked
too.
homeless, / a little downsy.
But you could just tell this is what was going through his time. And he was just blasting tunes, just jamming, like rocking
He
back
had to
and
be
forth.
on something, dude, like
And he-
ecstasy or something.
And the iHome was so garbage that like it
It kept
stopped every
shutting
now and
off.
then, and everybody would just look, and he'd just go.
Jesus, what the fuck? He just dominated our computer. But yeah, the iHome would shut off, and like he'd just smack it. So he'd be like. And then all of a sudden this song comes on, and I could not understand what it was, but he kept looking at my girlfriend when he was singing it. All I hear is, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. That's the shocker. So needless to say, it was a little awkward for me and my lady friend to have this like weird, huge, nasty Green Bay Packer fan DJ just pointing at Katie and saying, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
But anyways, after Flip Cup was done, I was a little past, so I was feeling okay, and I was told to go outside, and I had to make myself get sick so I'd feel better. And Tube Socks followed me out there just to make sure I was okay. And what we ended up doing was we both had to take a piss. So we saw this Impala parked right there, and we're like, "Hey, you want to go piss on an Impala?"
We were gonna piss on a shrub.
A shrub, but then
But it was like so small and circular, we were almost like sword fighting over it. So
We
I was
went
like,
up-
let's just go on this Impala because, when I was drunk, that's what came to my head.
yeah, and pissing outside when you're drunk is awesome.
And as you can see, if you'll notice a trend in the story, this is a progression that leads up to later. So anyway, you piss on the Impala.
I cover that tire, the side of that beast. and
High Tops gets sick, makes himself sick, so he claims.
I did.
So makes himself sick, sorry. And anyway, we go back in, and like 20 minutes later, comes out again. And we both have to piss again, obviously, when you drink, you have to piss like every 3 seconds. So we go out there, and then we see this poor sap's moped.
Yeah.
And you guys gotta know,
Kind
this
of
is
across the
Wisconsin.
street.
It is like 10 degrees outside.
But everybody drives mopeds. But we're like, dude, let's get that moped this time.
So we end up pissing all over the wheels and the seat.
Significantly smaller. We piss on the wheels, the seat, the lights. I know I coated that like backlight.
I remember the next day I was thinking, when that guy sits down to go for a ride, that frozen piss is gonna melt, and his clothes are gonna reek of urine all day.
Dude,
oh
piss
god,
my pants.
poor dude. But anyway, so that party kind of dies down after we get the whole 3, 2, 1. It's New Year's. It kind of dies down after that, and we decide to go to this next party. And we get up there, but first on the street we meet these two characters. And we like to call them Zach and Gordy.
And Zach and Gordy just knew everything. They were like clones of us, basically. They
Exactly.
watched our favorite shows.
They watched Psych.
They kind of
watched
like
Seinfeld. Zach looked like me because I'm way sexier, and then Gordy looks like High Tops. They knew everything. We got them subscribed to Blobscast. We were bragging about Blobscast so much. We're like,
So we felt we
yeah.
had, in our drunkenness, we felt we had to give them names to make them feel part. So we named one guy Ankle Socks and one guy Business Socks.
But anyway, Zach decided to like spice up his name a little and call himself DJ Ankle Socks.
DJ Ankle Socks.
Guys, look on our channel comments, like a couple pages back, or maybe like 1 or 2 pages. There's a guy that says, "Hey, this is DJ Ankle Socks and Business Socks. Great videos." That's Zach, actually. So, just that's a little homework assignment. But anyway, we get to the Zach.
We get to my buddy's other apartment, and we get up there, and it's kind of like a smaller gig. It's a small but nice apartment. They were expensive, and they just had some music blasting, so we just started dancing around, and he had a couple roommates that were real good at dancing.
One in particular.
So me and Two Socks were just like dancing away, you know, going at it.
I'm taking swigs of Fleischmann that Zach and Gordy I think I got it from them. I still don't even remember to this day.
It might have been from Hank, actually.
So I got this Fleischmann's, and I was drunk. I was like, I was solidly buzzed when we left the other party. But apparently, like, you know when you're like decently buzzed and you just start drinking and it's like not affecting you at all for like a half an hour window, then you just get rammed by it. So yeah, I'm taking swig like a champ. I'm just like, oh. High Tops is like, this guy's a champ. He can gargle it. He can gargle his vodka like nothing. So,
but anyways, so our ladies leave to walk Ankle Socks and Business Socks home. So we're just like dancing away, and all of a sudden I see Tube Socks creeping, over to this bedroom, and I'm like, what the heck is he going over there for?
Let me explain first. The dancer boy, I was like, oh, you're so great. I was really drunk. I'm like, oh, you're really great at dancing, man. You should teach me a couple moves. And he just flat out refused. He didn't want to teach Tube Socks anything. He didn't want to teach me anything. So I got a little
upset, obviously, because Tube Socks goes, finds his room, looks in there, and I just see him slowly open the door, kind of peek his head in, and look both ways. Nobody's in there. I'm like, what is he doing? And he just goes in there, so I'm like, hold up, I gotta go see what's up. I walk in there, there's Tube Socks, pants down, just pissing away on this guy's shoes and in his closet, dude. And he's got the biggest like grin on his face, just
dance now, mother.
He's just like, oh yeah, man, just letting it go. I'm like, Tube Socks. I'm like, what the are you doing, dude? You can't be pissing on this dude's shoes. What are you doing right now? And he doesn't even do anything. He just looks at me.
I had no idea what was going on.
Nods at me and just keeps going. The dude,
the half nod.
The roommate comes in and he's, I don't know, he's not tiny. He walks in. He's like, dude, what are you doing, dude? Get the out of my house, dude. You can't be doing this and all this. And he's about to come at Two Socks. I finally get him to put his shooter away and like stop going. He's just so happy. He's like, oh man, what's going on, dude? What's going on? And we escort him out of the building because this guy's coming at him like he wants to beat his ass. I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry, dude. I don't know why he is pissing on your shoes right now, but we should probably leave.
So anyway, needless to say, we got kind of kicked out of the party. And High Tops kind of smoothed things over a little with his charming attitude.
It's all cool now. I talked to him later. It's all good now. But so we made a long walk home. As soon as Tube Socks' girlfriend found out about this, it was not happy. But we got back, and everything's all good now. We're at our apartment, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So we're like, oh, let's just go to bed now. New Year's is over, basically. But for Tube Socks, when he woke up in the morning,
New Year's was not over at all. So anyway, I never got sick throughout the night. Next morning, I woke up, and I just had that, like, ache. Like, I couldn't move. Like, every time I moved, I was like, and every time I flexed a muscle, I felt like I was going to vomit.
I was still wonderfully sleeping at this time.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I'm getting, like, really nauseous feeling. I go lie down on the floor. I'm getting so sick. I'm just disgusting. I just like reek of alcohol and piss and everything. I didn't piss my pants either, just so you don't get the wrong impression. But anyway, the time starts to like slowly creep up on me. It gets to about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, okay. I talked to my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, no, there's no way I'm going into work. And I worked at GNC. In case you don't know, the way GNC works is it's one person in the store, one person opens, one person closes, never two people.
One person, tube sacks.
So, I call in, and my boss does not respond to me. Just doesn't. So I couldn't get a hold of him, so I ended up, creeps around 11:30, and I was supposed to open the store at 11. And I just got moved to a busy store because I'm such a boss. And
Was a boss.
I was a boss. I get called from the regional director, like the big head honcho. He's like, "You need to be in the store, pronto. No excuses. Tube socks. I believe in you." But he called me tube socks, dude. It's really weird. So anyway, I call him. I'm like, "Mike, listen, man. There's no way. I went to my girlfriend's house and I ate some bad shrimp. I swear I didn't drink. I ate bad shrimp.
I have food poisoning so bad. I just
I
can't
can't
open the
move.
store."
He's like, "You need to." I'm like, "I can't." So I just said straight up, "You need to find someone else." And then, I hung up on him.
Hung up on him and got a later call saying, "Well, if you don't provide a doctor's note, you will be fired."
And needless to say, I did not find a doctor's note hidden anywhere. But anyway, I didn't get the doctor's note and I actually got fired from my job because of New Year's. So, and that was all for you guys. I wanted to give you guys a memorable story. And so here you go. Here's a story
I guess
for
it's
you.
a good night when you wake up without a job.
Exactly. It was a good night. And I was still drunk the entire next day.
It was a good
good
night.
And I thought we would share that little story with you guys. Alright guys, it's been a favorite pair of tube socks and your freshest pair of high tops here coming at you with the Blobscast.
Peace later.
Peace later!